So, Doc Samson, could he be returning to the MCU? Now, some people might be like, wait, returning? What are you talking about? So, in The Incredible Hulk, this was again, that movie was built up as a start to a trilogy which never got to take off because The Incredible Hulk is like the biggest MCU failure and blemish, I guess, when it comes to box office, so it never happened. Now, Doc Samson was, of course, in that film. I can't remember the actor that played him. He's in that ABC comedy show.
Oh God, hold on.
God damn, I can't remember his name. It was literally on. I knew what it was earlier, but he was the boyfriend to with Tyler to Betty's. He kind of outed that the Hulk was there and everything. And in the comics, he has a more significant role, which is obviously important if you're going to keep using the character. And what's
Mm.
happened is people have realized that there's Samson stuff all over the set of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, is this character returning, and what are they going to be doing with him? Is the big question here. Because why would you? Like,
It was Ty Burrell.
Yep, yep.
yep, that's it, that's it.
He
Like,
was
Which
credited as being called Leonard.
yeah, well, it's they played
Oh
around
yeah,
with it.
because
I
his
don't know
name,
why.
his alter ego is actually Leonard. Not gonna botch that last name, Junior.
I was gonna say, Samsung's name in the comics isn't actually Samson.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a whole like nickname his dad got or he got for like his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't know because Samsung I don't believe had a company like in the Black Widow trailer
mm-hmm.
or wherever it is. I can't even remember where it was. But I assume it's the Black Widow trailer because it was the newest thing out. But I don't know. I'm not sure.
The thing to me is, I think when you get to the Hulk's future, he's clearly around. They said they want to use a little bit more. She-Hulk's happening. If you're gonna use Doc, if you're bringing him back, because you're probably at some point gonna have to, I don't know, data mine some of the Hulk because you clearly got those rights back, and maybe even go down the leader route.
Yeah.
Or maybe they could be making a completely new character that's Doc Samson and using the template because again, Marvel does like to do the amalgam thing where they mix up a couple things. So it interests me because it's like, which direction are I going in? Because like, what out of all the potential characters, why this character? And like, what's so significant around Doc Samson at all? Like, I don't really get it.
No idea. No idea.
Yeah.
That's if it even is that case and people aren't just reading too much into it. No.
Mm-hmm.
Because I honestly don't believe it is anything to do with Doc Samson. It's just a name they put on a sign. But
I think. See,
Well, Doc Samson is actually
doesn't
was
have
the
a
father, or the doctor was the father first, who is a local town psychiatrist, and then the the person whose name was actually Samson is the father because it was
it was due to his hair or something like that. He looked like the actual
no, it
person.
was the wife gave it to him as a
Yeah. And
and
nickname.
I remember, I can't off the top of my head. I think he had like psychic powers or something along those lines. It's been forever since I've read the comics with him.
I say Hulk is not a strong point for me.
Yeah, I know.
That
Hulk-
entire little corner is just like, oh.
The thing,
Okay, so he eventually regains his power. So he does get powers in a gamma radiation explosion.
because Hulk, of
He
course.
joins
Yeah.
the gamma base staff alongside Shield, and he battles against the Hulk.
Well,
It is mental.
I mean, what if? Let's say hypothetically, if they were to include him, because I think the set photos were Falcon and Winter Soldier again. I could be wrong. It could have been Black Widow, but
Oh, you might be right, actually. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Shows
What
you
if-
how much I was paying attention to it.
Right,
Just
like-
like,
Well, to me, it's like, yo, Hulk characters. I want to see more of them. What if they are placing the pieces here because maybe for Thunderbolts? I mean,
possibly. The Thunderbolt seems to have a really big setup coming.
oh yeah, they do.
A couple of things. So.
Yes, they do.
No, and there was rumors that Songbirds on set of the set pictures we've seen for Falcon and Winter Soldier. So
I won't eek, but I would eek if I didn't spike the mic. That would be pretty awesome. So, I think leave this one up to a potential rumor, but it definitely, there's some evidence for it there. I mean, we'll talk about it if something materializes from it. I'm assuming by the time we get the first teaser or maybe official trailer for this show, for Falcon Winter Soldier, we'll know a little bit more. Or maybe even when they release the press release confirming who everybody's playing. If it's the same character and, they're playing around with it, we'll have some idea of where it goes, because they're adding quite a few pieces to this show, more than I thought they were actually going to. Like, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential. He's got like superhuman strength and stamina, durability. He is a genius psychiatrist. He is highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat. So there's a lot that he can sit there and be able to do, and especially if it is for Falcon and Winter Soldier, there's a lot that he could potentially
There we go.
be.
Bucky is going to a psychiatrist. It's Doc Samson messing with his mind. There we go.
I mean, that'd be one way to fit it in, though.
That's what I would do. But again, I'm not a writer, and they're more intelligent than me, so they probably wouldn't do that. But there you go. If anything happens with Doc, we'll talk about it.